Hey everybody, it's Kathy Boyle. I'm president of Chapin Hill Advisors. My firm offers financial planning, succession planning, business planning. When we go in and work with a client, we discover areas where they're going to need other experts to help them with everything from wills and trusts, perhaps buying a house, selling a house, getting a mortgage. But finding the right expert is a challenge. So we have built a circle of influence. And the circle of influence is a circle of trusted experts, because when you make a mistake on an expert, it's expensive, both time and money down the drain, and none of us have enough time in the day. So today we're introducing one of our fabulous experts. This is Darcy Flanders. Darcy is founder and president of Baseline Group New York. So Darcy, let's talk about what you do. A lot of firms offer branding, PR, marketing, website design. You focus on branding and websites. So explain to us a little bit more what that means and why is it important?
So our focus is branding a company. So at whatever point, they are in their branding process, either from scratch or entering into their business where they are and helping them revamp their brand. But the website has become a central piece to a company's brand. And a lot of companies do lead with their website these days. So, the importance of a website is that people come to your website because someone has told them about you, or they Google what they're looking for and they find you. And when they get to your website, you have a very short amount of time to catch them. So you have to have very clearly labeled what you do, how you do it, how you're different from other people who do it, and what you can do for them. And so therefore, in writing a website, you need to be very succinct, and the copy has to be short and digestible.
Got it. Okay. And then let's talk about website design. What do you see as the number one mistake most people make in creating a website?
I think most people feel that anyone can build a website these days. And so a lot of times they have an intern or a daughter or a cousin or whatever, somebody with no formal marketing or design training, put something up online for them. And in doing that, they may be saving money, but they're doing themselves a great disservice, because more important than, having an online presence is the strategy behind the website. You want to build a website that is connected to your other channels of communicating with your clients. So there should be a strategy there first. And you want to make sure that you have really properly and professionally written copy that's short and not just dumping all kinds of information into a website. So there's a certain hierarchy in the way that you want to write a website. And you want to make sure that the website doesn't just have a laundry list of every single thing that you do, but rather addresses solutions that you can provide to the type of client that you're trying to attract.
Got it. I just sent a Wix link to One Rescue to set up a new website because they can't afford a full-on firm. But let's talk about other types of collateral. So in the old days, of course, we all used brochures and letterhead and stationery, and we weren't as digital as we are today. But if a firm needs that, is that something in your basket of tools that you offer?
Sure. Yes, absolutely it is. And, I started the firm in 1997, so we've been in business 21 years. And when I started it, that was the primary means of communication. So we built our firm building brands for people using printed collateral, business cards, marketing materials, brochures. There really wasn't social media so much back then. There really wasn't an emphasis on web design. So that's one of the things we are very good at. And we're also good at telling clients what they need now, because you don't need all that print anymore, and a lot of people still have it. So we can come in, we can audit your materials, and we can help you decide what's worth spending the money to print and what's worth tuning into digital, and what should the whole thing look like. What does your suite of materials look like?
Got it. Okay. And then let's talk about marketing. So marketing is then an outgrowth after you get your branding and your website design. You need to get the word out there. So you offer some of the overview, but then you can direct them to other sources. So it's a seamless process if you want to do social media, if you want to do digital storytelling, photographers. So let's talk just a little bit about that full-on marketing strategy. How might your firm help them execute?
Sure, and it depends on the type of firm. For some firms, we can do the entire marketing strategy, but if it's a really broad marketing strategy for a larger corporation, we have experts in just setting up the marketing strategy. We have experts in social media who will post for them and write content for their social media posts. We work with photographers, we work with illustrators, we work with videographers. So it all comes through our shop, and we make sure that whatever brand we've established for the client is being respected in all of these different efforts. But we can take you from start to finish and all the little pieces in between and whatever you need going forward.
That's great. And then do you have an industry focus at all?
We do and we don't. We can really brand anybody because branding is universal, and it's about understanding the client, understanding who their target audience is, and really digging in to figure out how to attract that audience. But because I started the firm with financial services clients as my base, the first 10 years was all financial services clients. So we've worked with huge entities like Citi, Goldman, HSBC, Deutsche Bank, Stepstone, AQR, all the big hedge funds, private equity firms, et cetera. But then after the recession, we diversified quite a bit for obvious reasons. And we started doing a lot of work in education, in healthcare, in construction. So really, if you have a company and we take the time to learn about your business and understand your audience, we can pretty much brand anybody.
Got it. Okay. And then how would we find you if we wanted to entertain using your company?
You would find me by calling 212-925-1656, or you could look us up online, baselinegroupny.com, or you could email me, darcy@baselinegroupny.com. Happy to hear from you, whatever way you choose to find me.
We love it. All right. Thanks, Darcy. We're delighted to have you in our circle of influence.
Thank you, Kathy.